I have a lot of respect for politicians of any party who do the job for a long time and who do it well. I have no respect for twits and those people who have been in the job for a long time and fail basic principles of what to say and how to lead by example. I will call them out, no matter what party they're from. I'm not a member of the Labour Party. I hasten to add, I may be considered a little bit left wing, but I would style myself an old style Tory wet rather than a member of the Labour Party. So I put my cards very firmly on the table. Uh, as the Conservative Party has moved so heavily to the right, I feel I have no political allegiance to any political party. So those people who are looking for tribalism in this channel are going to find themselves severely disappointed because I will criticise people from all parties if I think they've behaved badly. And today I want to discuss the disgraceful behaviour of Diane Abbott, not merely because of one offensive tweet, but because of what she represents, a brand of arrogant, lazy thinking that feeds bigotry, damages public debate, and encourages people to see precision, care, and responsibility as optional. She has become an object lesson in how ignorance combined with moral posturing can do genuine harm. And she should know better. And she is a leader, she is the mother of the house, and she should be excoriated by all parties for her language. Last week, she reposted an inflammatory claim that Israeli soldiers enticed children like mice into a trap and murdered them for sport, adding her own message, accusing the so-called Jewish Defense Force of gunning down Palestinians as they queue for food. Note that phrase, the Jewish Defense Force. There is no such organization. Israel has the Israeli Defense Forces, the IDF, and Abbott's error is not trivial, it's revealing. She blurred the line between Israel, a nation state with a diverse population, and Jewish, an entire people, faith, and diaspora. And this is precisely the sloppiness that breeds anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. Jewish refers to a people with religious, cultural, and ethnic identities found all over the world. Israeli refers to citizens of Israel who include Jews, Muslims, Christians, Druze, and others. And when Abbott uses Jewish Defense Force, she effectively accuses all Jews of collective murder. It's akin to blaming all Anglicans for British military policy or accusing all Catholics of the actions of France. Such language is not only sloppy, but it's toxic. And the confusion is not harmless. It's a mechanism by which Jews have been blamed collectively for centuries. In the Middle Ages, Jews were massacred for alleged crimes committed by a few. In Soviet propaganda, Zionist became a code for Jew, used to persecute Jews regardless of their position, of their stance on Israel. In modern Europe, synagogues have been attacked following Israeli military operations thousands of miles away. Abbott's words tap into this long, bloody, anti-Semitic tradition. And this is not her first offence. In 2023, she wrote to The Observer, claiming Jews do not face racism, comparing anti-Semitism to teasing redheads. She dismissed the lifelong experience of being a visible minority for Jews with kippah or with kippot, which would be the plural of kippah, and wearing side curls, ignoring attacks on Jewish schools, synagogues, and cemeteries. She apologised under pressure, insisting it was a daft draft, a transparent absurdity. These are not one-off slips, they are a pattern. This is how she behaves. And there's a deeper problem. Diane Abbott is a role model. She was Britain's first black woman MP. She holds the title Mother of the House. Young activists see her as a pioneer. And when she spreads bigoted, conspiratorial language, she normalizes it. She sends the message that truth doesn't matter, precision is elitist, and emotion justifies calumny. She teaches that if your cause is righteous in your mind, you are entitled to slander entire peoples. This is not simply about Abbott. She embodies a wider problem on parts of the political left, the refusal to hold allies to account, the indulgence of sloppy, emotive, conspiratorial thinking the readiness to accuse Jews collectively for Israel's actions while pretending that is not anti-Semitism. If the Labour Party wants to convince the country it has changed, it cannot allow Diane Abbott to keep doing this. She should lose the whip. She should step down. Anything less tells the Jewish community it must accept a lower standard of safety and dignity. As a good example of this, Miriam Margolyes would be a Jewish woman who doesn't support Israel. There are many of them. There are many Jewish people who do not support Israel. There are many people who have fought for the IDF or who are in Israel who do not support the activities of Netanyahu and the activities, by extension, of the IDF. The scandal from the Glastonbury event, had broadcast by the BBC, and Diane Abbott need to be taken together. The tribalism that thinks that one particular slogan is acceptable needs to be called out. It's the arrogant stupidity, and let me repeat that, and in fact put the name to it, Diane Abbott's arrogant stupidity. It's the arrogant stupidity of someone who refuses to learn from history, who confuses moral grandstanding with moral clarity. And it is dangerous, and she is monumentally absurd. She cannot do her job. She needs to stand down. It is dangerous, and she has become a liability. We can criticize Israeli policy all we like, and we should, as we do with Britain, France, America. But we must never allow that criticism to slip into the collective slander against Jews. Precision is not pedantry. It's the only barrier between legitimate criticism and incitement. And that is the lesson Diane Abbott, this stupid MP, refuses to learn. And she has had opportunity again and again, and she has made the same slip-ups again and again. This is not an accident. This is a deliberate decision by an MP who should no longer have that job. And that is why she should no longer represent Labour. That is why she should no longer represent her constituents. That is why she should stand down from office. That is why she should be recalled. That is why she should no longer be the mother of Parliament, the mother of the House, because she isn't fit for that job, because she cannot control her language. She should no longer be part of civilized politics because she doesn't know how to do it.